All right, so remember when we thought that J.K. Dobbins was at risk for a multi-week absence? It seems like it might be worse than that. They're saying that he's a candidate for IR. He has a foot sprain, so that pretty much tells us that we're not talking about a toe injury or turf toe because they would have called it turf toe. We're not talking about any of these high ankle ligaments because they would have called it an ankle injury instead of what I think is a midfoot sprain. The midfoot sprain we talked about before are these interosseous ligaments. The outside ones are not that concerning, the ones near the pinky toe, but the ones near the middle here, the Lisfranc region, connecting that medial cuneiform, the first metatarsal and the second metatarsal, there's no bony stability there. The only thing that anchors that part of the foot is ligaments. So when those ligaments get inflamed, and that's the midfoot part where you put all of your feet, all of the pressure down when you're pushing off or anything like that, it's painful. And in running backs, where you need to have a good burst, it's not something you can put. So with that being said, we already know that J.K. Dobbins was looking for a second opinion after that first opinion. Now the most recent news is that he could be placed on IR. I'm calling that he has a midfoot sprain, not a fracture, because that would just not be a second opinion. He would just be out. But I do think he's got a decent midfoot sprain at the Lisfranc region, and I do think that he's going to be out for the duration of the fantasy football season. If you can offload him, trade him, that would be what I would be doing with him in my roster.